Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another eyebrow product testing video. I feel like this needs a jingle. I don't know what I'm doing. If this is your first time on my channel, then welcome. I have been doing a series for about a year now where I have been trying a variety of eyebrow products, normally ones that promise to stick your eyebrows down and give you that gorgeous glued down laminated brow look. And we've had some good times, we've had some bad times. It's been a little bit all over the place. I really love doing this series. I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I have sunk quite a bit of money into it at this point because I keep coming across these products that just do not work. But when I saw this product, I was quite excited. It wasn't overly expensive. I just had to get it. I just had to try it out for you guys. So today we're talking about the brand new Revolution Soap Styler Stick. I believe that Revolution have had a lot of success with their soap styling products. I haven't actually tried them. I have tried a couple of products from Revolution. I will link the full playlist up in the cards for you guys if you want to check it out. But the soap range itself, I've never tried. When I'm going into testing these brow products, the thing that I'm mainly looking for is that glued down brow effect, and I have quite thick, quite unruly brows, so it's already not something that's really easy to find. But I also want something really convenient. Anything where I have to mix my own brow product, immediately we're just adding a lot more work and there's a lot more room for me making mistakes. So anything where I don't need to do that, I'm quite happy with. And that's exactly what this is. So it says it's a double-ended soap styler stick with a spoolie brush and no water needed to activate, so just the perfect kind of product for me. This is what the product looks like. I actually really like the look of it. It's really clean. It's got like a matte effect to it. There's no shine, so I feel like it looks kind of expensive. And this was actually £5, which got me pretty excited. Anything brow related, £5 and under, like just sign me up for it. I'm already interested. You've already got me on the price alone. Beauty Bay also had, I believe, 20% off on Revolution products, which took that down to £3.95. And then I also used the code SOCIAL on top, so I actually only ended up paying £3.36. At that price, I'm really hoping it is a winner. So for £5, we are only getting 0.12 grams of product, so that is not a lot of product, especially compared to some of the other ones that we have tried. I would always expect something in a pencil form to be quite a bit smaller anyway, just due to the format. But if this works for me, I feel like this wouldn't be an everyday one. Like, this would be a really convenient one, so maybe more for touch-ups or for traveling, like going away. We finally have some traveling happening this year. If I've got to get on an airplane with hand luggage only, I don't really want to take this massive jar with me. That takes up a lot of space. I would rather be able to use this, so hopefully this works. The product is also vegan, which of course is absolutely fantastic, and our shelf life after opening is 6 months, which is quite short, but does seem to be a bit of a pattern with some of the brow products that we've tested so far. I think it is literally just what they're made of, just means we can't get a very long shelf life out of them. That's pretty much it for the details. So let me zoom you guys in. We'll have a closer look at this product and see how it works. All right, so I think the first thing to do is to show you what we're dealing with. So let me make sure we're in focus. It's a bit like the brow balms that we've tried, the Unicorn Cosmetics and the W7 It almost looks like there's nothing there, doesn't it? So you can see it's a triangular shaped pencil, and then this is the spoolie on the other end, and you can see, yeah, she's thick. She's a curvy girl. In terms of instructions, we haven't got anything on the box. We've literally only got the ingredients and then Revolution's address. To be fair, this product is probably quite self-explanatory. I did have a look on the Revolution website directly, and their how to use just says to apply the soap stick to your brows in a sweeping motion, then to use the spoolie to place your brows upwards and lock them into place. And then after that, it says for a more defined and sculpted brow, finish off with the Revolution Balayage brow pencil. So that should mean that our usual brow products should go over it, but I won't know until we've used it, so let's give it a go. Let's see if it actually works. All right, I'm not gonna push it out too much product because I don't want it to break off or anything. I'm gonna brush it through. Actually, I'm gonna brush it. Did you guys see that? It just broke off. Not off to a great start, Revolution. We're already not getting a lot of product, so if some of it just breaks off halfway through using it, not great. So I'm not focusing on pushing it up right now or anything. I'm just focusing on getting everything coated in product. Our next step is to take the spoolie and brush up. Okay, I think this is going to be more of a fluffy effect. Yeah, this is not good so far. I am trying to push things down a little bit more. No. Let me try maybe just pushing the hair down a little bit differently. Let's not push it upwards too much. Yeah, this is very slightly fluffy. There is no hold to this. I'm gonna switch over to my fingers just to see what happens. Well, nothing really happens. Let me fill in the other brow and we'll see how this is looking. Oh, well, if it keeps breaking off, there is literally no point. I must have already wasted like about 50p worth of product. Okay, we'll see, my left eyebrow isn't looking too bad right now, but there's just something about the shape of my left eyebrow that always just shapes a little bit better anyway, so it's given it like a nice fluffy effect. It's just not gonna hold, I already know it. I am just gonna try, just for the sake of experimenting, I'm gonna try applying a bit more. See, like when I apply it, it does look like it is sticking it down. Yeah, I just don't like the way that this is looking. Again, let me try and push it down. See, I feel like maybe this would have worked better if I had done all of my makeup first. I'm gonna go and do the rest of my makeup. We'll see how it's holding up when it's done, and we'll try filling it in. But I'm not feeling very hopeful, but we'll try it, we'll see how it looks, and then we'll decide if we're doing a wear test or not. All right, the rest of my makeup is now done. I haven't done anything complicated at all, literally just something really quick. I've spent like 10-15 minutes on it. And I also filled in my brows, which I was meant to do on camera, but I didn't hit record, so that's great. I just used 2 shades of my micro brow pencil from MUA, the shades mid brown and light brown. This is like my favorite affordable brow pencil. It's like £3 for one. I've gone in and filled in the brow with a pencil like they suggested after using the soap styler, and you can see that there is absolutely no rhyme or reason to how the brow hairs are sitting. They're all over the place. So I'm gonna go in with the soap styler again now. I'm gonna try not to push it out too much because apparently otherwise it just breaks. I'm gonna see if I can fill it in again. Now, the only thing that concerns me at this stage is moving the product around, as in the brow pencil underneath, and also getting the colour on the stick. You know, I will say right now, I'm literally just brushing the hairs in the direction that I've applied the pencil, and that's actually sitting quite well. That I'm not mad about, but if I try to brush up the hairs like they say, yeah, no, I don't like the way the hairs are sitting. And then the problem with playing with the product around too much once you've filled in the eyebrows underneath is that then you start moving the product around, so the brow pencil is starting to move around at the top. Yeah, no, this just doesn't have enough hold for me. Alright, I'm gonna leave the brows here. I don't think we're gonna get any further in terms of styling. It's very clear to me that I'm just not gonna get a fluffy brow effect with this one. The hairs are just not gonna stay up. It has zero hold. I am noticing that I've got product up here on my brow because it's moved the eyebrow pencil that I've applied underneath. I can feel the product in my brow, but I don't feel like it's gonna last. It does feel quite balmy, and I feel like I was expecting something really long lasting and really easy to use. All right, listen, I'm gonna do a wear test because why not? We can see how it looks in a few hours. I'm not doing anything exciting today. Right now, it is almost 1:30. So you know what? Let's wear it for a few hours. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my eyebrows are gonna stay perfectly in place all day. So I'll probably give it about 4, 5, 6 hours and I'll come back and we'll see how it's going. But right now, not feeling super hopeful. All right guys, so we are back and it is literally just gone 7 o'clock, so it's been about 5.5 hours, I think it was. So not the longest of wear tests, and again, I haven't left the house. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we'll take a quick look at what is going on. So I've just compared my brows now to how they were looking when I finished filming earlier. I've just had a quick look back at the footage and I have to give it to this product. They haven't actually budged. They look pretty close to where they were 5.5 hours ago. Again, haven't left the house, which would have been a really good test because it's really, really windy out there today. So yeah, I will give it the fact that it has held on pretty well. It's just not the result that I was expecting. So definitely not nice fluffy brows, but for what I ended up with, I will give it the fact that it held on pretty well. Alright, so I think you guys have probably guessed my thoughts on this product. I think it's been quite obvious with how the video has gone. It definitely just didn't do what I expected it to, unfortunately. If I had to give pros and cons of this product, to start us off with the pros, I would say that in terms of the hold, it's definitely done better than I expected. I mean, for the position that they were laid down in eventually at the end of me testing the product, they haven't moved, so I will give it that. So if you are someone who wants a much more natural brow finish, you may well be the target audience for this product because they haven't moved right now. I will definitely give it that, but that is unfortunately where it stops. For me, the appeal of using a brow soap, a soap styler, you know, that type of product, if you are trying to go for something either very, very pushed down or just a lot more fluffy, something that is going to hold in a much more upright position, and according to the instructions on the website, that is what we expected to happen. But I just didn't like the way that the brow hairs were laying down. It wasn't giving it a nice shape or anything. Also, the fact that the product broke off twice in one use, I don't even feel like I'd pushed it out very far. It's a soap, but you're not going to be activating it with water, so I guess it does have to be quite soft, but I mean, that's already not a lot of product, and I managed to break it off twice. You know, it's making me think that maybe this format isn't ideal. And it wasn't even that easy to use because technically I did follow their instructions. I followed it up with the pencil. That is what they said to do. But when I did that, it just moved the product around. And it's not like I did it straight after. I did do all my makeup in between. So it did get a solid 10 to 15 minutes to dry down. So that to me, unfortunately, is a shame. I would say that if you are someone who, like me, is looking for something for a fluffy brow, this one, no, not really the one. I would completely avoid. And if you are someone who wants more of a natural brows, I wouldn't even recommend it for that. I would go for either the Revolution or the NYX brow glues. They are a lot quicker to use, a lot less messy, just overall a much better experience with them, and they do have a really good hold. There is no reason for me to really recommend this one. Yeah, this one for me was just a fail. I will keep playing with it. I will finish it up to see if my mind changes, but at this stage, I don't think that's gonna happen. That is gonna be it for today. We're gonna leave this one here. I am also working on a video ranking all of the brow products that I've tried so far for you guys. I really want to have like a clear system where I try and figure out which one is the best, and I have a feeling that that one probably won't be very high up the list, but I will keep using it, and if I do change my mind, I will let you guys know. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, then do as always, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of it, and if you haven't already, then please make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys!
When we saw